All right, welcome back to episode 27 of Western Wild Survival Challenge. This is actually three of the remaining four trees. So we got one left over there. You'll see it standing there all lonely and having nothing better to do. But yeah, I didn't expect to get a ton of stuff out of that, but I think we're gonna slip past the backside here and we're going to upgrade this tractor so that when we are ready to do some of the other jobs, we already have the horsepower. I wish we had the extra money for the Isaria, but that'll come. We're just going to keep upgrading until we're run out of upgrades. Um, so anyway, that's what is 25? I thought it was 20. Okay, so yeah, and I guess we're not going to get it till we got another 5,000. So whatever, no big deal. So I did, I filled all the water, and the trees are on distribution now, so they're just distributing down to here. Right now we're pretty much empty. I know you probably noticed the sugar wasn't sitting out there in the way. What I did is I took all the sugar and put it in the back. Now I don't know if we could get 5,000 off of a single tree. We could cut down that tree right there too. It's right on the edge of the property line, I think. Let's find out if it'll let us or not. Yeah, I guess it will. So it must be considered ours. There we go. So we're going to get these two trees cut down and ready to go. I don't even think we're going to do there's no reason to do anything like a jump cutter or a time lapse on it, so. Oh, I guess it helps if I actually have the Alt key pushed when I'm trying to use super strength to tip the tree over. I'm hoping by the time we get close to the end of doing these episodes that we have, which, I'm in no hurry for that, let's put it that way. I'm hoping that we can really get some nice equipment by then. But I'm going to see how much we can do with this, because I did them a little shorter last time. Not shorter than what I normally do, but did have the trees a little bit shorter, so we're going to see what we can do as far as if we can get away with it. Yeah, I think we can. Please lift up and come with me, sir. There we go. Sometimes they just don't want to, behave. But I'd like to have these last two trees off the field. But then that opens the idea of being able to turn this into a field all by itself. Nice. That should be the last of that tree. And I'm not going to worry about filling the whole trailer. I just want to get this last tree out of here and call it good. If it's really low, we'll just leave the whole thing sit here. But I was hoping to actually get the engine upgraded today. Like I said before, there's no reason to do the engine up, or to do it up in 3 stages, not when we can go all the way to the high one and figure out some more money. But we do have almost a full load of olive oil, so we're going to probably take advantage of that. I don't want to just make this, nothing but sell episode, that we're just only worried about money, and new equipment, but we've been needing this upgrade for a little while. Oh, that might be a little too long. Let's see what happens. Hopefully not too long. Yeah, it's long. We're just going to cut it off right here and see if it'll drop in. Yep, okay, that'll work. I knew I kind of cut it long, but that's okay. I'm just going to throw this one on, and if it leans, then we'll, or, you know, just throw like that and touch with the ground. I think that's because it's sitting on there, but you know what? It's close enough for me. We'll just throw that one down. Yeah, I think we're just gonna run this over. It's not gonna be $5,000 worth of logs, but I want to get this unloaded again so that next time we can use it. I get away. There we go. I see that one log moving a little bit too much, even though it's going to, but makes me feel better to have the extra straps on it. I guess since there's nothing in this field, we can kind of go across it like that. So I was thinking about this field. I'm thinking about, since we don't have enough big equipment for it yet, that we're probably going to do it in sections of 3. You know, do it 3 sections so that we can. Uh-oh, what happened there? I see. I got in too much of a hurry to turn the corner. Come on. I know you want to just come around the corner. There you go. It was just a matter of getting like a foot past that tree, and it was like, he didn't like me. Oh, we did make enough. Awesome. I mean, we're going to be at $0 more or less again, but. So now I'm actually going to, unless this thing stays connected after I upgrade the tractor, I'm gonna just leave it sit here next to the storage, or by the storage. But if it still is connected, then we'll take it over there. But I'm not gonna reconnect this to run it over there. I don't think. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this. Nice. Oops, I hit the wrong key. I hate when I do that. Actually we have to back up, so we have no choice but we can dump it there. So let's go see what we can do about the olive oil. I think we're more or less ready to just pick up the olive oil and take it up and sell it. I'd love to at some point with those things like that, or there are other ways of doing it too. Just set that whole thing up so we can run the trees. I mean, we could put normal trees in and then harvest olives normally too, with them off the vine. Wanted to see where we could sell these and how much. This is olive oil. Train yard. You know what? I think it can be done. I think I know how to do it. What we have to do is we're gonna have to just drop it all out of the trailer, and we'll have to load it like we did with the sugar the one time. And as you've seen, I stacked all the sugar up out back. So yeah, the sugar's out of our way, and I mean, this is somewhere in the neighborhood of I think like 14 or 15 pallets. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But I do want to do whatever we can to kind of make some more money. Because I'd like to get another planter so we can plant that stuff. Okay, so olive oil gets sold here. That seems weird. I think it's just the train is what it's telling me, but when you play, with an actual a normal start, they actually give you a forklift, and kind of a nice idea. And it's going to all go out in a big long line like that, but that's okay. We'll just if we had the forklift, because we don't have time, for our thing yet. So, oops. Yeah, let's throw it on the ground, right? So I guess that's just gonna kind of be, maybe we'll make enough money type of thing. Oops. If I quit throwing them on the ground, it'd be a lot better, but I mean, down the road, we're gonna find a better way to do this. There has got to be a better way to actually load and unload the stuff, but we could just direct sell it too, so it's already being sold, and then we just make money every day. Because, like, I know I've got, on one of my maps, I've got the lumber mill. Lumber mill just, every day sells off all my lumber for me automatically. And olive oil seems to be decent throughout the year, but there are things that we can use olive oil for, so I want to be able to use it for distribution once we get to that point. But, yeah. We're kind of, at kind of a lull point, right now. We're not doing a whole lot, but we're not under doing stuff either, we're catching up again, so that's good. I mean, we got plenty of work, trust me. I could probably make three more episodes, including this one, without running out of things to do. I'd probably go without running the clock ahead for at least 2 of them. Okay, so that is done. I think, right? There's nothing else left in here? Nope. I wanna load this up with sugar. And we're not gonna bring sugar over. We're gonna wait till sugar's at an even better price. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a park next to the railroad or what it's supposed to be, but kind of interesting, whatever it is. Yeah, that forklift would be nice to have there, and just be able to fork everything up on there, but I don't know if you've seen me with a forklift. I don't do it very good. There's not much as far as sugar, not even enough to make another pallet in there, and there's, I think, absolutely no sugar beets left in there whatsoever. Yeah, this is gonna fill up super fast, but it's like not quite every pallet, and they're kind of being goofy about how it's picking them up, but yeah. If I, oh, I see. We're just about, there we go. We're full, so we get some goofy looking pallets now. Now there is a warehouse mod. Well, but we're not, I'm not gonna do that right now. Where the sugar? Give me sugar. It's 809 at the train yard, but I think we get better. Well, last month was sugar. Wait, it's 809 at the train yard? Well, I'm sorry guys, but we're going back over to the train yard. We may make a couple trips here. If it takes up too much time, I'll just do like a cutscene and tell you how much we made. right, so what we only made about 65 or sorry 15,000. Sorry, we were at six. I was thinking we were at 62, and we went to 77, and I was trying to do the math in my head, and I said the wrong numbers. Okay, so that's not completely horrible. I mean, it's not great, but I would like to figure out a way in the future to do that. But sugar is not going to be sold there anyway much longer. And probably by the next time we actually make sugar, we'll probably be just fine anyway because we're not going to be making sugar beets anytime soon. And we'll just get rid of this, when we're ready. Unless this fills up, but it doesn't look like it's going to fill up, so. There we go. Gotcha. Okay, so we're good there. Let's see. We're in July. We could go to August if we need to. I want to see where we're at for what we can sell. Can't sell that. Corn we're not going to sell. Don't need to sell that. Wheat is the only thing, which is December, and then of course our straw is January. But show prices. To go back to fluctuations. I think even though it's kind of a pain and we're just running back and forth selling stuff, that's like the best price we're gonna get on it, to tell you the truth. Okay, so we were gonna take these bales over, but there's no way to sell them at that sell point without messing around a whole lot. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna run up and we're gonna actually I need to see how much horsepower we have now on our medium tractor here. We are now 200 horsepower, which well, if we want 6 times 3 is 180, so we can haul 3 of the, is it mowers or was it the seeders? I think the seeder was the one that we could do 3 with, because I think they're only 60 horsepower. They are. So let's go ahead and we're gonna buy 2 of these. So now we'll be 3. Oh shoot. We can change it later. So we should have 3 now, right? The garage, seeders, yes, we have 3. That's funny. These 2 sell for 48, but that one only sells for 3. And they're all the exact same unit. But we're going to, because we're going to go up there. Since we're going to have to get seeds anyway, let's get, I think we're going to get 6. We have enough money for that? Yeah, we do. Oh, we got plenty of money. And then we're going to grab, even though we've got solid fertilizer down here, we're going to grab 4 of them anyway. Now, we could actually grab our other lawnmowers. We just can't, do both, both big ones. You know what? I want to actually look into getting a better roller and other stuff. So we're just going to grab 1. Like I said, we could grab 2 and come back down with and bring 2 down, but actually for the price, let's just go ahead and oh, you can't put a plate on it anyway. I'm gonna just grab them. So we can, believe it or not, we're gonna have the whole line of stuff with us. So I will see you when we get back, and obviously we still got a lot of money, so we're might be able to get some of the other parts we want. Okay, so where's the other one? Back here somewhere. Wait, oh, that was the one. This is just a single. Let's just make sure we got everything. Damn you! Actually, okay, so let's go. The worst case scenario, I gotta back up a letter too. Um, all right, so I think I'm ready to do this. So we have to go like that to extend that arm out all the way, and like that to extend that arm out all the way. Now, I'm not sure if I can use the control keys to do this. Like, no, we got to go through each one. Okay. And I would just want to go through one more time, make sure they're all on barley. They are. Okay, so this should be interesting. I have never used these things before. I've watched people use them. Oh, I forgot that is field there, isn't it? I wanted some of this area because of, and don't worry about it picking up the thing like that. From what I've heard, that is completely normal for it to change the texture all of a sudden. Okay, so I just don't want to drag it across the other field, you know, so. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Definitely interesting. Okay, so we're going to hope we're at a good enough spot on the field so we're going to get every spot, everything. There we go. But yeah, I mean, I think this is going to cut some time out of our thing. I mean, since we can't afford anything like the Seed Hawk or anything, you know, this should save us a lot of time planting fields. I mean, as you see, we're right at, more or less right at the edge of our power range because we've only got like 20 horsepower for, you know, for ourselves in the long run, technically. It's doing a nice job, and of course you can see our, you know, we're using quite a bit of seeds, but we can always grab more if we need to. We've got more up at the shop, which I'm gonna get next time. I don't feel like tearing down the trailer right now and running up there, but I'm thinking this should work pretty good. I don't even know if it, you know, with that field right there, we would have been just about completely done right now. But it's definitely interesting. Let's put it that way. I don't even mind if I'm overlapping a little bit to get this. I know we originally said I was going to do this with 3 different swipes, but I'm looking at, you know, what we can and can't get. And other than horsepower, there's not a lot on the can't. We've actually got, we can replace most of our tools without having to go any higher in horsepower on, you know, by buying another tractor right away. So that should save us a little bit of money, you know, because I think the next step up for tractor, 250,000 or something like that was the next tractor that was anywhere near going to like 220. Now the lawnmowers, we're only going to have 2 on for right now. We got all 3 lawnmowers, but I think it's going to be kind of fun having a, you know, a system like this in 2 different versions, you know. Okay, so I'm kind of getting the hang of how this thing's supposed to work with turning, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Fan is, you know, this is cutting our time in half. Well, in a third, actually. We're doing the same amount of work in 1 pass as we do in 3, so maybe 2 3/4, but because I like to overlap a little bit, I don't like taking it right to the edge. But I can see like our outside one and now the middle one are now in the loam. Maybe it's, yeah, sandy loam. Sorry, I don't think we don't have any loam here yet, but you never know. That I don't know what that field will be out there, and I haven't bought any land lately on my other map to see if it's like one of their spots that a person, these people that I watch, if their spots are exactly the same as what I get. I'm on the map that I play that they do as well. I'm up in the upper corner where they're down in the lower middle. You know, and these little spots on the end that we're missing, we can always fix that by going a little further out, you know, because we were smart. We did not put these fields right on the edge of everything. But I don't think the grass field is going to get mowed until next time. Because we did a lot of, with all the selling, we did a lot of, you know, non high speed anything, you know. In fact, I don't think we've done a time lapse this episode, so maybe it'll work out in our favor. You know, I don't like having to do them if I don't have to, so. You know, and I don't mind going through a video and it takes me, you know, 20, 30 minutes to edit it instead of, you know, an hour and a half. You know, it almost looks like are we not out all the way on the side? No, I'm not gonna worry about it. We're on that back unit, so. But it just looked like we weren't quite extended all the way on that one side, but not sure I really care. We can always, you know, come back and run over that strip a little bit anyway, because we got to come back anyway. And wow, this is nice. I could get the rest of this all in one stripe, you know, or one swipe, but I don't know if I really care at the moment. And you gotta, whoops. That's what I was trying not to do, so. I mean, if we got a little spot like that in the field, it's not gonna kill me. I know at some point, I don't know for sure on this map or what map, but one of the maps that we're doing, we're going to have flour and stuff like that, because there's so much stuff, you know, there's a bakery, there's a couple other things that need flour as well. I know you can make cakes, you can make bread, a lot of goodies that use to make a little extra money here and there. Pushing that one backwards does not help, I don't think. I'm going to see if I can kind of sneak out into the field a little bit so we can get these other ones. I think we're going to have to just kind of be goofy if we're going to get them, you know. Probably going to have to whip around. I mean, it's showing that they're not even mattered, according to the map. And there, you know, there's other stuff that needs to be gotten over here, so. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. We might come back. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to find a better place to park this thing now. I like this, that we're running 3 of them, and they're so ungodly cheap, you know. They're not overly expensive. And they don't require a ton of horsepower, which is nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just quick swing around and grab those. Because the center one's the only one that should actually run. If I run them over to the center. Okay, so how do I know which one I'm on? That would be the center one there. And I like that. Now they are just a hair too big, so I kind of have to separate them a little bit like that. Because otherwise we're never going to be able to turn. Okay, now they're all up and ready to be stored. Which, no clue. Probably over here. Yeah, I think we'll just drop them right here somewhere. I'm not sure which one, if I'm on the correct one. Nope. Now we are. All right. So, wow, that was actually less than 10 minutes of actual time to get that field to plant. So I'm not going to complain. We might need to roll it, but we can do that next time. I think it does need rolling, but I think we're going to see if we can get, yeah, it needs rolling. I'm going to see if we can find a better roller between now and then. I'm going to double check all of our trees for water, and I'll probably make another load of trees, but I don't think we're going to do it right away in the beginning. We'll just like leave it sit out there, and when we need it, we'll have it. But yeah, I think that's going to take care of this episode. Wow, it just like the last three episodes, ever since we bought the other piece of land there, we have just gone picking up, getting stuff done. So yeah, it's, you know what, July now. Let's actually push it into August. I can always roll the field in August, I think. Well, you know what? I want to be able to roll the field, so we're not going to push it. So I'll just see you guys next time. We'll push it ahead after we're done rolling next time. And we'll get that lot across the way started mowing and see how things go.